Okay, welcome everybody. This is the second session, international perspective of the panel on ensuring energy security in Sri Lanka. So I'd like to welcome you officially for the second session. People are joining from different countries, as I can see. Now I want to very quickly explain you the objectives of this session, or rather of the symposium altogether. Now there are three main objectives. First of all, we want to discuss energy related issues in South Asia, with particular attention to Sri Lanka. Also to create a forum where international scholars, practitioners and researchers can exchange ideas on energy security and share best practices from different countries and different regions. Also to use ICT and digital technology like Google Hangout to connect and collaborate in international set of group of people in different universities, industries in different countries, and to make this a way of knowledge sharing and also doing research work or future work related research work. Now, why we wanted to have this kind of session in this way? Now, during my career or my experience as a researcher based in Sri Lanka, working on South Asian issues and in other collaborating other regions, I found that there are no very democratic, open to participate and focus toward young people, focusing on policy related issues. Now there are of course different types of knowledge forums, conferences, research symposiums. However, some are very conservative or traditional oriented, where you have to pay a fee, you have to go to a particular place. It's academically very let's say conservative, so it's not really open for new way of thinking. Those kind of events are not encouraging young people to share their experience, expertise, and even to practice such academic exchanges in an open manner. So that is the main reason of coming this kind of more kind of informal, internationally connected, and also policy related or strategic oriented research work. Now that's the background, and based on the the outcome of this this event and this forum, we are planning to do future events, future activities. Also, I'm offline, I think. Also, in a similar manner. So I'd like to welcome you all, and as a part of this session, I'd like to invite Chintala Jayananda from Dundee Business School to share this session for international perspective. Okay, thank you. I'll be online, and Chintala, it's your time now.
Have a national system as Kiran gave discussed. What we have at the moment is Ceylon Electricity Board and also Petroleum Corporation. Indirectly, they control our energy sector without the common masses knowledge. So this highly politically influenced, and the policies are made on political agendas rather than considering the needs of the nation. So, for example, I can give you a hybrid car. When the car was introduced to the country, it was highly popular and quite affordable. But not having a national policy towards energy security and for the overall sector, the government increased the tax of the car. And in a way discourage the use of hybrid car and encourage petroleum-based motor cars. So why? Again, why we see all this through these issues is there's a leadership issue. So again, private sector, we are including private sector involved to supply our energy. Again, this is we don't have a streamlined process to get or outsource our energy sector to the private organizations. So again here, what we see, or what we would like to emphasize is the lack of leadership and lack of ownership for the process. So again, the next one is the social, technological and political barriers that we have to implement other sources, other energy sources like hydro. For example, we as a Sri Lanka, we are as a country, we are kind of a gifted nation with a lot of natural resources. But why we can't implement those projects that is a timely need? Why we can't do that is, again, we don't have political and social leadership. Nobody creates a sense of urgency for this. So we are highly dependent again on, as I discussed in my early points, that we are highly dependent on other sources which are harmful to the society as well as to the environment and expensive.
So they have 5 minutes here?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
So, again, the other point is we initiate some good projects. We cannot deliver results through these initial projects to address the energy security. That is another issue that we have. And one is increasing demand. According to Sri Lankan Sustainable Energy Report, we found that it is the annual growth is 3%, and the waste is huge in Sri Lanka, as far as I know. So if we can conserve energy and try to address these issues, I think we can bring solutions to the nation in terms of energy security. That is our argument. So how we do that is through leadership. We don't believe leadership as a position or having authority. We believe that it is your ability to get people together for a common purpose and inspire them to resolve these differences. And also, we believe that leadership can arise at any given time, irrespective of the level that you employ or the level that you operate. And in any level of as a society, basic society also, we believe that any level in your society, irrespective of education or authority that you have in your current roles, we believe that leadership can arrive. And through this, we can bring the solution to this the issue that we are having as a nation and as a region. So that is the idea, and energy security through leadership, giving the right direction to the country and then to the region. So we need, the problem we see is with the lead, not with anything else. So, and I remember Jagat was discussing a few things related to getting public opinion and the support and the involvement. So again, to get this support, we believe that it's all leadership. So through leadership, what we try to achieve is to get efficient and effective use of energy and encourage conservation first. For example, now if you know, we have the first platinum-rated green garment factory in Sri Lanka, and also other two competitors like Mars and also the Brandix also got a.
I think we should use this effectively, not only to talk about energy, but developing a country, for example, 2 million people, Sri Lankans live out of Sri Lanka. So when we started working on this in 2000, maybe early 2000, we had a difficulty of how to connect them. Now that problem is solved, so I invite you to be part of our community and discuss whatever the relevant issues to you. It not necessarily be your research also, but there are general issues about country development of the country, as Chiranjeev mentioned, contributing back to the country. So we will have different sessions, and please be in touch, and also make your suggestions. And by the way, you can share this YouTube video among your friends and get their comments, and then we can improve in the future. Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night. Good night, everyone.